to understand, please stay in touch. It's hard trying to chase people, trying to track them down. They're not calling back. I don't know what's going on. Trying to touch base once a month. But I just want to thank everybody, one, for being here, but two, just for everything that was shared today. Everything that was shared today tells us how God is working in our lives.
Yes.
As a life coach, your primary focus is to align yourself with your purpose, with what it is that God has for you to do. So when we're talking to others, we need to make sure we're a faith-based organization that they are in touch with God. Doesn't have to be Jesus. You can be whatever you are. That's fine. But just know you have to be in touch with God in order for your life to move forward. God is the sole purpose, the sole goal, the sole desire. And for us, because the word tells us that iron sharpens iron. That's why we're all here. So many things have happened since we all last met. But if you think about it, I know for me, without some of these people in the room, those things that happened could have me down. But because I'm observing others, I talk to others, I see others, I communicate with others, like a Penny, like Rodney Little, like Regina, like Sam Whitehouse, like Pastor Dave, like Pastor Anderson. Those are the things that help you keep going. You heard all the testimonies in the room. You all qualify to be life coaches. A life coach is basically a mentor, a counselor, someone who walks the walk with you, who guides you, and who leads you. I prepared a whole lot for tonight. We don't have time for it all. I do have a life coach training prepared. I will need help and support from some of you in the room. But I just want to share some of the things that you will encounter as a life coach. We do a lot of things to help each other. But it starts with one thing, and that's love. You have to love on other people in order to do this. It's not easy. You know, I have to tell you, it's not something that's just so simple. I'm just being a friend. No, because there are so many barriers and challenges to life. We need to help each other lean on God. We need to help each other make sure we know. Go back to the Word. Go back to your book. Go back to what it is that's guiding you, which should be the Spirit. The Spirit of who you are, what you plan to be. But it starts with God. Some of the things you encounter as a life coach is navigating new relationships, coordinating care and interventions, listening, contributing, and setting parameters for other people. When you're doing that, you have to listen to the person. It can't be what you want. It can't be what you want for them. It has to be what they feel God is leading them to do. So you have to have an open ear. And even though you think you have all the answers, you don't. Because the answers start from the person that you're working with, not from what you perceive is what they should do. Because what they should do is what God is telling them to do. And hopefully, as a life coach, you lead them and guide them in a positive direction to make sure that they are aligned with God's purpose. At the workshop, there were several things passed out that were resources, things that can help you. One of the things that is really important as well, and you need to know, And I know you know already. But it's crucial that we in this room dispel the myth and the stigma that's around returning citizens. And how do we do that? Think about public safety, think about life, think about the community. How can you give back? That's what we're doing now. That's how we dispel the myth. That's how you eliminate the things that other people think. Life Coach provides non-judgmental support. So you don't have to worry about that I do something wrong, because nothing's wrong. Through the mercy of God, we all make mistakes. But guess what? We can all get right back up.
Yes.
And you can see that from everything you heard tonight in this room. A lot of the things are not real obvious. Some of them are things like making sure people take their medicine, making sure they have an emergency contact, things of that nature. So what I like to do is just make sure that all of you keep in mind that you are a life coach and that you look forward to attending the training that we will host for you. Thank you very much for your time and attention.
Thank you.